Hey guys, welcome yet again to Motoroids. My name is Amit and this is the Vinfast VF7, the bigger, sportier of the two electric SUVs that Vinfast is bringing to India. That one there is the VF6, which is the smaller and the slightly more elegantly sporty car, and this one is the bigger, sportier and more fun to drive car, and this is quite big as well at more than 4,500 mm of length. Now this one most likely would be the first one to hit our shores when the company comes to India officially with the launch mid 2025. And while I'm going to tell you some specs, I need to be clear that these specs for India can be a little bit different from the international version. So the Indian version may have different numbers. To start off, this will be powered by a 75.3 kilowatt hour battery, and the specified range internationally is 430 kilometers. And in terms of its styling, you can see that this is wide, squat, sporty, gets that signature Vinfast DRL with the V logo and very sportily styled headlamps as well, an air curtain, very generous use of piano black, and the lower bumper on this car as well is very sporty. As you can see, a very nicely styled, very sporty car. It's supposed to be a lot of fun to drive as well. Coming towards the side, you can see that this car has a lot of presence. It is very long and gets very bold 20-inch aero wheels, lend it with a massive presence, gets piano black cladding on the wheel arches, gets a two-tone rather big ORVM, and as you can see, it gets 360-degree camera units as well. It will most likely come equipped with level 2 ADAS. Up front there is a module as well for the ADAS function. Gets a really huge panoramic sunroof, a shark fin antenna, and if you look closely, the roof is a floating type unit to add to its sporty appeal. The door handles are flush fitting and it gets a very generous cladding on the doors as well. I particularly like how it looks sporty without swooping its roof line too much, which means that at the rear you'll have reasonable amount of headroom as well. Now coming towards the rear, the sporty styling up front has been carried over and it gets a similar light setup at the rear as what we saw up front, but the tail lamp cluster is quite unique and it's very different from the other Vinfast cars that we have seen. A point that you would be interested in noting is that the lower bumper on this car at the rear is also particularly sporty and goes very well with the overall sporty character of the car. Now on the inside, it will have, I think, a 15-inch screen, and when it comes to India, it will be the first right-hand drive version of this car. And as you can see, there's a big screen there. We are not allowed to go inside because the Indian version may be different from what you see here right now, but you can get a sneak peek of what to expect from this car. It will be bigger than the VF6. It's a 5-seater. It will probably have a bigger boot. It will also get an HUD from what we understand. In terms of its power, it will definitely be more powerful than its smaller version, and it will also have dual motors, which means that it may have an AWD option as well. In terms of power output, this car will get 348 HP of power and 500 Newton meters of torque. And if you're looking for a sporty electric SUV which is reasonably sized and has road presence, then the VF7 will have to be the pick of the two cars that are coming to India in mid 2025. So the VF6 and VF7 are the two cars that Vinfast will be starting its Indian innings with. And if you're excited about this car, do let us know in the comments section. If you have any questions about this product, do let us know in the comment section. If you like the video, do hit the like button, subscribe to Motoroids, and until next time, this is your friend Amit Changani signing off. Drive hard, drive free, and drive safe.